welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm bored as shit in quarantine, and I want to talk to my friends. So, I like video editing. I need to get better. And again, I'm bored as shit and have nothing to do. So, this is where this whole channel comes in. I'm going to be talking to my friends, a new one every day. Take a video, record it on Zoom, and then upload it here. I'm going to be making a little preview, if you want to call it that. Put it on my Finsta. You guys all follow it. That's how you're going to get here. So, anyway, I am very excited. I can't wait to talk to as many of you as possible throughout quarantine and for you guys to be able to keep up with me. So, anyway, without further ado, I talked to Joe today, Joe Tierney. I've known him since freshman year at Marquette University High School. He's a day one since then, but day one regardless. He goes to Marquette University, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay. Is it going? Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Just give me like the first thing that comes into your. You don't have to explain it too long. But like, and also because I can edit and do everything, like, you know, don't feel like you have to rush it. Just answer. We can have a convo about whatever it is if it comes up, but you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Number one, if you think you could be reincarnated as an animal, what animal would you choose?
Probably fish. Be pretty dope.
Is there any reason behind that?
I don't know. I think I would look cool. Scales. I don't know. Sounds pretty good.
I've always thought like, you've probably heard those jokes about like, or those like high thoughts where it's like, you know, if we can't see air, do you think fish can see water? Like, I've always wanted to know. I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway.
I suppose that's also pretty good. I never thought about that, but actually that'd be pretty intriguing. And
I've
like,
never been high, so you know.
would I be wet? I don't know.
That's a good question. Would you
Yeah.
be wet? You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's a thin line between love and hate?
Thin line? No. Not really. I think it's a pretty sliding scale. Like there's a lot between when you got love here and hate. There's like a lot in the middle and shit, you know.
Okay. I would say in my experience, they can be very far apart, but they can also be switched very quickly.
Oh yeah, you can slide it real quick. I'm not denying that.
Here, hold on, let me do that. Okay. Have you ever been served breakfast in bed?
No.
No? Never? Okay. Do you let your conscience guide you?
I'm pretty sure my conscience is definitely compromised by my negative traits, so probably not. No, I don't think so. Nope.
Fair enough. Okay. Have you ever quit your job? If so, why?
No. I have never quit my job. I've either tolerated my job barely or genuinely enjoyed it. So, never quit my job.
Decent. Still going strong at Pick and Save?
Fuck no, not that. I'm doing something else. That's on the tolerate scale, like barely here.
Did you quit though?
Oh no.
What happened there?
Oh wait, I guess I technically did. Yes, I did. Right before school started.
Okay.
I was like thinking that is like quitting.
School?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This is a fun one. Do you have like a specific brand of bottled water that you like, or do you think water is water?
Water is water, except Dasani bottled water. That shit is terrible. I don't know why. It always tastes super hard.
Yeah. Aquafina is good, but it's gotta be one of those like, I don't know what they call them, the like athletic caps. You know, the ones where like
the squirt ones or whatever.
Yeah, those are the best. when you're like on a really long road trip and you get like one of the big ones for like a dollar at some random
Oh.
gas station that doesn't actually exist,
Yeah.
you know, like in the void, it's like you're never gonna see that place again. No one ever
Yeah.
is. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist. Um, okay. What is a place you think everyone should visit?
Door County.
Door County. Interesting.
Yeah, Door County. Probably something a lot of Wisconsinites know about, but I guess like in general, Door County.
Is there anything like about it that just like you particularly love, or?
Yeah, it's got a lot of really nice, like there's tons of state parks and like hikes you can take. There's tons of like different styles of lake fronts. They got like usually it's like a lot of like rocks, but they're all really smooth and nice and stuff like that. You can skip them real well. There's a place in Door County. It's called Washington Island. You take the ferry there, with your car, and they take you over. And there's a bunch of like novel, like unique and really cool stuff. There's like a lavender shop, and they got like this giant farm of lavender right behind it. It smells amazing. And there's like a bunch of like really good like mom and pop like ice cream shops. There's even like a gelato shop, which I don't know. Like my tongue for gelato is like I like it. Like I know what gelato it is and isn't, but all I know is like it. So I don't know if it'd be up your thing. But it was like, it was that mom and pop type of stuff, and it's just really, it's like a community, but it's like very nature based. It's very environmentally like conscious, not in like the I'm a green nerd sense, but like it knows who it is as a very, very atmospheric and valuable, I think.
I feel that. That's nice. I've never actually been. I gotta go up sometime.
Really, it is very nice.
The farthest north. I mean, we don't really have like anywhere that we go up north. But like, I don't know. We usually just like go up to our farm or something, and that
Yeah.
it's not the same, obviously. It's just kind of cool in its own right that like we go up there, and it does feel like different from the rest of like Wisconsin. Like,
Sure, yeah.
it even just like when you drive in, for me the difference is like once you get off the freeway from Oconomowoc, where the Roundy's distribution plant is.
Yeah.
Once you pass or drive past there, you're like in a completely different world. It's cool.
Interesting. I don't really go out there much. I usually just head out to Ben's. This is as far as I go.
Yeah, his is the other way. Mine's that way. So
yeah. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay. What is a common topic at your dinner table?
Trying to think of something appropriate. This is not the best look. Honestly,
not all of them are getting aired.
No, I know. Pretty much just complaining at the little kids about not eating their vegetables. Honestly, that's what we spend dinner talking about all the time.
That's fair. Dang.
Man.
What's it like? Okay, I'm just curious, like, because for me, I've got Anamela. That's it. Like, what's it like having, 6 other people that are like in this there with you?
It's never quiet. Especially at like the dinner table. There's lots of discussions about what's going on at school or whatever, because there's lots of stories to tell when you got 6 kids. And mom and dad like kind of just they almost like talk on the side almost, like they don't like just turn into each other, but like they kind of have their like conversation on the side, and they're like listening and paying attention to what Leo or Declan is saying or whatever Lila's tattling about or whatever the hell, I don't really. I'll be honest. I definitely do not talk that much at the dinner table. Like I usually just sit there and eat and listen. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but
yeah. There's not much of a like debate or anything about what's going on.
Oh no, because
that wasn't a pun intended, but no pun intended. But like you guys don't like talk about like what's going on with the whole situation, or is it just like when you're at the dinner table? Is it like that world is out there?
Oh, it's not like that at all. No. It's the thing is the reason we don't talk about it is because like instead of like I'm the oldest and Max, so I'm only 18. Like for that being the oldest, Max doesn't give a shit about anything, and he like rejected the idea of learning anything about what's going on. He just like I like being here and playing Halo and going to school at home because classes are 15 minutes short, and that's it. Like he made fun of me for like doing research, and I'm just like, dude, stop being a dick. And then everyone else like the next oldest is 14, and at that point it's just like they don't. Dad will talk about like we before we hit the spike, which isn't a real spike, but spike because of the meat plant.
Was it okay? I think it was like a spike, but it was in Green Bay, like specifically.
Right.
So like I remember when I first like started watching the news, like it was Madison, Milwaukee, and then like to a lesser extent Waukesha, and then like this week or last week, whenever it was, like it just like shot up, and now all of a sudden Green Bay is like one of the front runners.
Well, yeah, because what happened is the meat plant had like 1,100 infections at one, or like yeah. So here's the thing, they tested all of those people at the same time.
Oh, okay. So
there isn't a significant
scary.
It's like it's scary, but it's also not. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but I mean that they were putting out meat that like
it doesn't work like the virus is gonna get in the meat because like it has to be processed. Like let's stipulate that yes, it's probably true that the people who are working on it who are infected disperse viral loads into the meat. The virus yeah. Sorry, I'm speaking in
no, that's funny. That's funny as shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. I've been reading too much nerd shit for 2 months.
That's good. That just
talk like a normal person.
That made my day.
Viral loads.
Dispersing viral nuts into the. Oh my god. Okay, go.
Oh yeah, but anyway, like let's stipulate that's true, which probably is. It has to be processed. It's gonna be frozen. Extreme cold is gonna kill it. Like, it's gonna get frozen. And then it's going to I imagine these processing plants aren't exactly the coolest environments. It's probably very humid in there. It's probably, and then when you inevitably distribute it and it gets cooked, the thing just dies. So
as long as you're not eating raw meat.
Yes, as long as you're not eating raw meat, in which case you're probably going to get sick anyway if you do. You are
probably worse than if you got COVID.
I mean, yeah, you'd probably die. But like don't eat.
That's Darwin for you.
You won't get the disease, and you won't get other diseases. Like,
yes.
No.
That's a good way to think of it. I guess. I mean, for myself, like I just think about it like on the very base level of like, oh God, these people are making food for other people, and they have. COVID.
No, it is. It's definitely scary on face like that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That once you, like, you gotta cook it, you gotta freeze it. It's gonna die. Like, that's fair. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here, we'll move on.
Yeah.
This one's a little deep. If you could meet your true soulmate, but they would die in a year, would you want to?
I'll take things I haven't extensively thought about for 500, Alex.
Yeah.
If I meet my true soulmate and they die in a year.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I would have to consider, like, is this, like, going to affect, like, the material conscience of, like, you know what I mean? Does me making a decision kill them in a year? I don't know. Like, if it were that, then I wouldn't do it. Um,
So like if they die either way,
if they die either way,
like you just didn't meet them, you know? That's a good. I don't know. Like,
I need more
how-
details basically to make that decision.
yeah, that's fair.
'Cause I
Okay.
feel like anything I do, like if I choose to see them, then they die. If I don't choose to see them and it's not my true soulmate, there's other material implications for that that could decrease like quality of life, marry the
I
wrong.
feel like I think it comes down to like, does you choosing to meet them kill them? Because now all of us,
Yeah.
now it's a different conversation.
Mhm.
Now it's not like they just died. Now it's like, oh, you killed them. It's-
Right. That's my thing. That's my question about that hypothetical. It's very interesting though. There's a fun ethics debate about that for sure.
Okay. What was something that you dreaded doing that you ended up loving?
Trying to think. Honestly, debate.
Really?
Yeah. Now my freshman year, I was terrible. I won one out of my last 9 debates during a state tournament freshman year. And I was actually the worst. I was like straight garbage. Like it's absurd now when you think about how far I got, but I almost quit around like August before sophomore year, like straight up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Too, because I figured my dad would be irritated at me and my for being a quitter and a bitch, and I felt like, I was only maybe I should give it a chance. The topic this year is more interesting, so I stuck with it. But yeah, debate. Actually,
That's a good answer. I wouldn't have thought of that. I didn't know that you were like not. Did you do it during you did do it during freshman soccer, didn't you?
yes.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a conflict that you had with the Arrowhead tournament?
Actually, that wasn't debate. That was confirmation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That
Shit.
that pissed me off because I don't know. I mean, I don't know who played in that because I arrived at the second half and I was like,
All right. So it was at this point we kind of went off the rails and just started talking about, soccer and everything like that, like normal. I didn't know that this was what I was going to be doing, so I thought I was just going to edit it and clip it all out and whatever. But the thought occurred to me to post them all on YouTube as a thing that people might want to watch, and now I'm doing it. So, I am gonna be making changes in the future. You'll see. Hopefully, they get better as time goes on, and that's the plan. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Joseph. See you tomorrow.